Siem Klatle-Bhi Quinsna Chenwa Hue the Hamalstin Okumeo Yuan Hat this days Chequem Domi Chasium to what Yuan Hat this days. Klatle-Bhi is when you see a pod of killer whales, a family, when they're traveling together, like they're traveling, when they come up for air like that, that's called Klatle. And Klatle-Bhi is the one who's in front. So that's where I got my name, which was given to me by my grandmother when I was a little baby. So I've had that most of my life and really grew into that name as an adult. So I've had it all my life. Everybody knows me as Klatle-Bhi or Klatle-Bhi. One of the things that I always remember growing up was I always felt a connection to everything that is the earth and animals. I always felt a different connection. I don't know if it was, I want to say different, but it seemed different to me because I didn't feel that my peers or my group of friends at the time growing up ever felt what I was feeling. Whenever I saw the art, it always struck me. It always struck me as like something special. It always felt like it lit a fire in me. So I was always drawn to it for whatever reason. I never really questioned it and really came to understand it when I was a man. Then that thing started to really come together for me when I started this journey in 1990 on carving. It just took off from there. I never stopped. She saw the passion. I started getting wood. I started learning more and visiting galleries and museums and studying, and it just grew from there. I never really stopped. And 4 years later, I sold all my equipment for my waterproofing sun decks and rebuilding sun decks, and I just wasn't my gig. I knew this carving was my calling, so I followed it, and it's been a great journey. One of the things I found interesting when I would go to museums and galleries was not just admiring the beautiful work or the beautiful history in the museums, but there was a feeling. I could feel it. That is one of the strongest things that, and I always felt it all my life, but now that I was carving, I could feel it even more, almost as if the ancestors and the creator were all talking to me. So when I would go and see these things in the galleries, they would talk to me. They would talk to me. The thoughts that were put in my head, I understood were not my thoughts. They were thoughts from the sculptures and the masks. Like, I would see a mask and it would say, "Do you see how I was carved? Do you see how this shape came, and this shape, and this shape?" But it came from here and came from here, and it was not me, it was them. So I understood that feeling was like a message. Everything in this world is on a journey, and the wood is part of that. It's always going somewhere. There's always an exchange of energy. It's moving and changing and helping people to evolve. Everything moves. Even the mountains move. It's about spirit and energy. It's about consciousness and helping each other. That's what it is. So when I carve a piece of wood, it's always it's coming to help somebody, and I'm just helping it. That's how I see, almost like I'm a tool. I'm not using them, right? And they're using me. But if I see people smiling and feeling good, or maybe brought to tears, then something good is going on. I don't do what I do to lift myself up. Look at me. I don't. It's not why I do it. I do have a sense of honor, but I keep it to myself. Most artists, they're always looking for the masterpiece. I think I've created a few ones that really, really stick out in my mind, but I always feel like there's a bigger one coming. There's a bigger one coming that's going to change the vibration of the planet and as many people as I possibly can. I just feel like it's coming. I love what I do. I just love creating, and I love sharing just by being myself, believing in myself and understanding everything that I'm a part of. I'm individual, but I'm not individual. The great mystery, it's so much fun moving through this plane of existence and try to understand the great mystery. You're always looking for the center of the earth, always going down that path of a true human being. It never stops. So everything is always, you're always learning, you're always learning, always learning. If I'm learning, I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you and I'm teaching you. So we can all go and enjoy everything. That's the way of the earth.